I am Lois.
And I'm MJ. And we've had our fair share of absolute disasters when it comes to the male species, love and relationships.
You name it, and one of us has probably experienced it. So if you want to hear about some hilarious sex stories,
failed situationships with a dash of heated debate,
welcome to the Hoe Phase.
Ew.
Hi everyone.
Hey loves.
Welcome back.
Back. We are back. Ooh yeah, back.
We're back. Scheduled as usual.
As usual.
It is episode 16.
16!
I'm a grandmother.
And if you don't know what that is,
Where have you
educate yourselves.
been living under a rock?
Katie Ryan, who is now
Like 14.
14. Old. Anyway,
The superstar of Vine back in the day.
back in the day.
How are we?
Good, yes. How are you?
I'm alright. I was really hungover this morning.
Oh, yeah.
It was a
Shock,
late one.
everyone. We were hungover.
Yeah.
Slightly hungover.
Yeah.
Because it's Bank Holiday Monday, innit?
It is Bank Holiday Monday at time of recording.
It is
So,
indeed.
yeah, we went out last night, which was Bank Holiday Sunday,
Yeah.
in case you hadn't guessed. We went out quite late.
Yeah,
We went for pre-drinks at our friend's Melissa's house
we did.
at like 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Didn't leave till like 9:30.
Mm.
Yeah, we were on the wine, on
We
the
were.
vino.
We were indeed.
So yeah, felt utterly disgusting this morning.
Yeah. I actually have felt fine today.
Yeah, you said you felt alright, but I woke up this morning with the biggest headache ever.
I said to you, I think because I've kind of been on a bit of a 3-day bender thing, and I think that's why I'm all right.
Yeah,
It'll be tomorrow that it hits me.
yeah. I'm just tired now.
Yeah, I'm tired too. We have been out today, though.
Yes, we have. It was our friend Ruby's birthday. Ruby from the pod.
From the pod.
From the pod. It was her birthday on Friday, the 3rd of May. So she had a little barbecue gathering at her parents' house.
It was so nice.
It was literally like such a nice day.
It was lovely.
We've had a lovely, lovely bank holiday weekend.
Yes, it's been very
How was
nice.
everybody else's?
Tell us.
Tell us.
Please.
Messages on Instagram.
Tell us all about it.
Yeah, we want to know what you got up to.
Yeah.
Did you shag any randomers?
No, I didn't. Did you?
I kissed someone.
You did. Lol.
Don't even know his name.
No.
Funny though.
It was just a quick kiss, though,
It was
wasn't
literally like we were. It got like the flower lei Hawaii thingies. He had one of them on, and I wanted it, and he was like, "No, you're gonna have to kiss me for it." And I was like, "I'm not kissing
I
you."
broke it.
Emma broke it, and then started shoving flowers in his mouth. So he shoved them back in hers. So I shoved them in his. Then he bit my finger, like as a joke, and I was like, "Ow!" And then he like grabbed my hand and kissed me, and then never saw him again.
Big sad.
Fleeting kiss.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't even know the guy's name.
No. That's like my friend from work joined us last night as well. Mm-hmm. Bearing in mind she's from Sheffield.
Yeah.
She came all the way to Chesterfield just for a night out.
Yeah, she slept on the sofa.
She also pulled.
She did.
She has since said that he was a lot younger and not attractive, but at least she got a snog.
Nothing wrong with a little smooch.
Nothing wrong with a smooch. A little.
There
There you go. You got one.
I also saw an ex-fling that Emma doesn't like, and that was just trouble. Nothing happened. We were just saying hello.
No, but there was also nothing happened between me and him.
No, and apparently there was beef on his side.
For why?
I don't know. He was just like, "Can I talk to Emma?"
I'm looking at you.
He's
over
not.
there.
You don't listen to this.
I'm looking at you over there. If you've got beef, come at me. Because like Kendrick, I will drop a diss track on you. Good sir. I will do a piece to camera.
Gizmo, shut the fuck up. We're doing a piece to camera.
I will.
Yeah, I don't know what the beef is, but obviously, like, last time you saw each other, you had an argument. Like we've said on this pod, you had a screaming match in the middle of a smoking area, and then you've obviously not spoken since. But there's
why would I speak
exactly.
to him?
There's no hard feelings between me and him, but for some
I
reason
don't
he
care.
wanted to speak to you last night, and he kept shouting you, and you were just ignoring him.
Well, yeah, because what have I got to say to somebody that
Exactly.
is irrelevant? And
But he was like, "Can you get me in Emma's good books?" And I was like,
Why?
That's not for me to sort out. If
But
you want to get
why?
in her good books, you sort it yourself." But
why do we want to be in Emma's good books?
I don't know.
Because you're not dating him again.
I'm not dating him again, and he knows that.
And that is that. If he
Plain.
wants beef, I'll give him beef.
How do you like your beef? Roasted? Boiled?
Boiled beef. Boiled.
Crispy?
I've never heard
Shredded?
of boiled beef.
Boiled beef. Slow roasted? Slow cooked?
Cooked. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know anymore. I'm actually like so hungover. I'm delirious.
I thought you said you weren't hungover
I
anymore.
am hungover. I know I'm hungover.
Yeah.
I'm just not ill like I was this morning.
yeah.
I'm just so tired. It's been a long day today.
Okay, so I want to address. I feel like we need to bring this segment back. I had it for maybe 3 episodes, and then it kind of died. But I'm bringing it back.
Talking about the Kendrick beef.
I'm absolutely talking about the Kendrick and Drake beef.
Go off. Go on.
Go off, Queen.
Go off, Queen.
You were gonna say go off, Queen.
Go off, Queen.
If you don't fucking know, get to know, because this is historical. What is going on right now?
I have no idea, but at the same time, I know all of it because of Emma. But none of it makes any sense to me.
You should know it.
Yeah, but I'm not a fan of these people.
Right, so, rewind. In rap history, it is a thing where they've all got beef with each other because of, like, producers, writers, etc.,
I was going to say, though, but is
And
it
it's
really
like-
beef or is it just for publicity so they can sell songs?
So, normally, it's just for publicity. But Kendrick has turned it into a personal thing now. So, historically, rappers come for each other to, like, create, like, an atmosphere to sell their music, to write more music, Eminem famously is an incredible diss artist. Now, we're going back to, like, early 2010s, right? Drake and Kendrick collab together. Drake brings Kendrick into the scene, finds him, does a Dr. Dre kind of vibe where, like, Dr. Dre founded, like, all of the fucking biggest rappers out there. Drake brings Kendrick to the table. They collab. They then do a collab album. They then collab again. And then Pusha T drops a diss track on Drake, outing that Drake has a son. No one knew about said son. Now he's quite open about posting him on, like, Instagram and stuff. His name's Adonis. We all know who he is. So that is, like, the history of it. Kendrick does a collab with Future. They release an album. Future is basically coming for Drake in this entire album. The album is called We Don't Trust You.
Interesting.
And the last track, Kendrick is featured on it. And he says, it's not about the big three, it's just Big Me. Or something like that. Or fuck the big three, it's just Big Me.
Okay.
Big three being J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick. And I think in a previous diss track, J. Cole has mentioned the fact that they all refer to each other, like, as Prince and MJ, and it's all, there's a whole fucking lore to it. But anyway, Kendrick drops that bar. J. Cole, who, love and respect that man. Love. He could do no wrong in my eyes. He drops a 7-minute diss track on Kendrick. And it's a very, very, very good diss track. However, It's only up for maybe 24 hours. He then pulls it. He says at a live concert, the day after he releases it, he goes, it does not sit right with me. It's not a part of my morals. It doesn't fit with the album. I'm pulling it. Kendrick, I bow out. Thank you. Good night. Everyone at the time was like, J. Cole, what the fuck? You pussyo. Why are you...
No, I respect that.
Well, you do now. But at the time, I was like fucking fuming. I was like, why has J. Cole done that? It was a really good track. And I was like, what? Why are we not playing into it? Girly pop, we're going to be selling tracks. Like, come on, you would want to. 2 weeks later, Drake finally responds. There's been no response before. Drops a diss track. It's okay, but I said to Lois when I was explaining all of this to her, I was like, he was trying to do it to, like, the masses. He was coming for everybody. And then did a little subtle diss on Kendrick. It's an alright track. It's push-ups. It's okay. It's good. Kendrick responds with Euphoria. Now, Euphoria is a very good diss track. He brings in the family. So he starts mentioning the family. Talks about how, like, he's a shit dad. And he says, if we're going to talk about the real big three, 2 out of the 3 are, like, kissing on stage or something. And he's talking about Beyonce and Jay-Z and Kendrick. And he mentions how, like, other rappers who are with the same artists, like, are better than him and stuff like that. Drake responds with Family Matters. He comes for the Swifties. He comes for the Beehive. He then calls Kendrick a cheater, saying you cheated on your wife and you're a shit dad and you're short. Yeah, you've got small feet. Everybody already knows that Kendrick cheated on his wife because of Mr. Morale. Mm-hmm. Kendrick, 45, and this is the beefiness, right, everybody? I know I've gone on a bit of a tangent, but Kendrick, 45 minutes after Family Matters drops Meet the Grahams and 616 something. I'm not listening to the other one, but he drops 2 diss tracks in the space of an hour. In Meet the Grahams, Kendrick has murdered Drake. Drake is no more. Because in this diss track, he outs that Drake has an 11-year-old daughter that he has been hiding. Nobody fucking knew about this. When I tell you, me and my Bruno were sat in the car on the way home, and the first verse, the first fucking 20 seconds, it's addressed to his son. He goes, "Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that your father is a liar, a cheater, a blah, 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 blah." Then goes for Drake's mum. Bruno is sat there like, oh my god, this is savage. He then goes, "Dear baby girl." So we're sat there listening. He goes, "Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father, blah, blah, blah. His father probably didn't claim him neither. But I would like to say, I'm sorry that your father is hiding another child." And Bruno nearly crashed the car. He was like, what the fuck do you mean he has a child? And I went, surely fucking not. No fucking way. So we then go around the block again to listen to it. And he's like, no. He has just, not only has he just outed his daughter, he's outed the fact that he's not a certified lover boy, he's a certified pedophile, which is a line in the diss track that he dropped yesterday. This man is dropping. Drake is done for. I then saw on Drake's Instagram this morning, because I am still following him. I am Team Kendrick, but also undecided on how I feel about the whole situation.
Need it for the beef.
Yeah. Drake has dropped a new track. And Bruno texted me this morning saying, apparently, allegedly, Drake has planted one of his members of his team in Kendrick's team to feed all of this information to Kendrick so that he has fuel for the fire. And Drake's come back saying, I lied. It's all wrong. I don't have a daughter. I've just used an industry plant to, like, you know, spice it up a bit. But everyone's come out being like, that's fucking weird. Why are you trying to cover it now? But yes, in the diss track that he released the other day, it's going around on TikTok at the moment. It's certified lover boy, more like certified paedophile. And then it goes on to say something like, you want to try and strike a chord, let's make it A minor. And it's honestly, it's called Not Like Us, and it's gonna be in the charts. It's a fucking bop. And this is the difference between Drake and Kendrick. So yeah, there you go. That's my Kendrick beef.
Wow. We've just watched Queen Charlotte again.
We actually sobbed as well. Like,
fully
just before
sobbed at the
this.
end. Yeah, just before we started filming this, we were both crying.
It's Brimsley that gets me.
Yeah,
That
Brimsley
really
you.
gets me.
And then when they get under the bed at the end, and he's like, "You didn't go over the wall, Charlotte." No, George, I didn't go over the wall.
It's so sweet.
Yeah, we're very excited
So
for the new season
sweet.
of Bridgerton.
I'm so excited. That's literally like in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Buzz, buzz, buzzing. Give me all the pollen.
it's next week.
Oh my god, it is.
Monday today, isn't it?
Oh my god, it
Comes
is.
out next Thursday, I think.
It does.
I'm going on a date again,
She is. She is indeed.
talking to somebody new.
Slay.
Yeah.
And that's that. Bitches.
It is time for Alexa play Careless Whisper. This week's topic of Alexa play Careless Whispering
Whispering.
is hickeys.
Ah, yes.
Well, we know you've had a hickey.
I've had plenty. I've had my fair share.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, right? I love them because, you know, when you're in them...
Do you?
I don't like the look of them. But, you know, when you're in the midst of, like, doing it, I love it.
Really?
Yeah. It's a
What
massive...
do you mean?
Like, you know, when they're kissing your neck and, like, sucking on your neck?
Yeah.
It's a massive turn on for me.
Kiss it, yeah.
But, like, obviously, actual hickeys, hate them.
Yeah.
I don't like the look of them. I think they look trampy.
They're also very dangerous.
Yes.
Deeping it.
Yeah.
Actually deeping it.
Yeah. But obviously, the thing that they come from, oh, so nice.
Yeah, I like the kissing,
Yeah.
but they hurt as well. Because you're
See, mine
bursting
have-
blood vessels.
Yeah, well, mine have
so
never
they fucking hurt.
I've never had a really, really big one. So
Even little ones, though, they hurt me.
mine didn't really hurt. I haven't had one in a very long time.
I've had some horrendous ones. Like, really bad ones. We all know Mickey with the hickey. That was a story from
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago. But I've had one that a guy gave me. Oh my god, this is... I might leave that for my housemate story, actually.
Okay.
I'm teasing you. I'm being naughty. I'm teasing you. So yeah, I've had a fucking horrible one. And the ones that I used to get at uni were always on my neck, and it's just so fucking annoying when you're in a
Yeah.
leotard.
You can't cover it.
You can't do out. And then your ballet teacher's looking at you like in disgust. And I'm like, Sophie Barge, I'm sorry. Heaven forbid I should be a hoe. Espresso.
I'm working late because I'm a singer.
I saw a TikTok. I'm working late because I'm a singer.
Yeah, I sent it you.
Did you send me that?
Yeah, it's sucking dick.
Yeah.
Looks so cute wrapped around my finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a fucking hoe. I love it.
I love her.
She's a slut for Barry Keoghan.
Yes, she is, but who isn't?
He's drinking my bathwater like it's red wine.
I love
I
her.
still draw on the floor about that one. The fuck?
Love her. Wait, we haven't talked about something.
What?
We watched The Idea of You. We completely forgot.
Talk about that. Guys,
It's
that
so good.
film is so fucking horny. It's so good.
I've watched it twice because I watched it with Kira.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So Friday night, Emma was... Where were you? You weren't here.
Where were you?
Where were you? Was it Saturday or Friday?
Saturday I was at Bruno's.
It was Saturday night. It wasn't Friday. It was this weekend.
I'm going to say Friday. I was definitely here.
You were definitely here Friday. It was Saturday night. I had no plans and I've got no money. So Kira was like, do you want to go for a drive? And like, I'll buy you a McDonald's. And I was like, hell yeah, girl, let's go. So we had Oreo in the back of the car.
Aw.
Went for a lovely drive. And then she was like, do you want dropping back off at home? Or do you want to come back to mine and we'll watch a film and chill out for a bit? And I was like, let's go back to yours. Like, why not? Because obviously she can't bring Oreo here.
Yeah.
Because of the cats.
Cats.
So we went back and I was telling her about the idea review and I was like, such a good film. So we sat and watched it and she had the exact same reaction as we did. Like, jaw on the floor.
On the floor.
Mouth covering hand.
It's such a horny film.
So horny.
I fucking loved it.
I loved every single second.
It's a really horny film. Is the plot... Is it... As a film, is the plot a bit shit? A little bit.
A little bit, but it was based on a
fanfic.
Harry Styles fan fiction.
Yeah. It's a good film.
It's a good film. The fact that it's Anne Hathaway,
Oh,
our queen of Genovia, thank you very much.
Yes.
She is just incredible in it.
Oh, yeah. I highly recommend it.
It's a good film. It's
Very
on
good
Amazon.
film.
You don't have to pay for it because it's an Amazon
It's
special.
a very good film.
Very good film. Highly recommend. Go watch it and have a wank. I just want to confirm I have not done that, but
Are you sure?
I'm sure it just came out.
She has rendered me speechless. Lois Emily Woodward.
Oh God!
That was...
Ooh,
The line is here. The line is here and you're up there.
where is the line? I don't know where the line is.
Bloody hell.
Ooh.
Watch the film and have a wank.
It is very horny. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, I was watching and I was like, whew, I feel like I need to be railed now.
Fine. On to the next segment, which is Housemate Stories.
Housemate stories, yeah.
Okay, so,
Yeah,
Lois,
yeah.
do you want to tell us about that Golfang boy? I don't know who this is, so I'm excited to hear this story.
Yeah, this guy,
This guy.
this
Geezer.
This one, met him on Tinder. Oh, when was this? 2022. We'd just moved into the house.
Okay.
And yeah, we were talking on Tinder. We arranged to go for a drink in town. So he came here, picked me up, didn't come in. We went for a drink. He was lovely, bit quiet, and I was like,
I know who this is. Sorry.
"Yep, she's caught on."
I'm with the program now.
Yeah. So then we arranged to go to Golfang in Sheffield for our second date. This second date was really nice. He was a lot more talkative. I think he was more comfortable with me. And yeah, he was lovely. We really got on. Then we had like a third date, but I wouldn't even say it's a third date at this point. It was like he just came over to my house and we had sex.
Yeah.
Wasn't a third date. He just came over for a shag. And then saw him again. Same thing. He came over here. We slept together again. And it was becoming that routine. I then... this sounds awful. I then sleep with somebody else. A friend of mine. And the plan was for me to see him on the Monday, but I'd slept with somebody else on the Friday. He didn't know, obviously.
Obviously.
He obviously didn't know I'd slept with somebody else. So I then posted a TikTok quoting Lewis Capaldi. It was that thing where he was on a podcast and he was like, he still uses Tinder because he wants to shag around.
Yeah.
So I was like quoting that. I'll put it on the Instagram because it's quite funny.
Yeah.
And he saw that and just ghosted me.
Yeah.
So then I text him on the Sunday. So I posted this on the Saturday. I didn't hear from him after that. Text him on the Sunday saying like, hey, are we still on for tomorrow? And he said, no. No, thanks. I saw your TikTok. I was like, cool, bro. So I shagged my friend again instead.
And that's that.
And that's that.
I thought there was more to the Golfang part.
No.
You were like, I need to talk about Golfang boy. It was like,
Yeah,
okay.
but he's the only guy I've been to Golfang with, so...
I thought something happened at Golfang.
No. He was lovely. He was a really nice guy. Wasn't that great in bed, though.
No.
So... He looked like Pedro Pascal.
Yes.
He was my type to a T. But the personality was a bit boring. And he was shit in bed, so...
There we go.
Can only take it so far.
Ah.
Yeah, that's my hoe story. 2022 was my hoe year.
Well, yeah, because you got a house.
I bought a house and basically went wild.
Ah.
MGem, can you tell us your story about time you got a massive hickey?
Yeah, I can. I've got another one for you all. This was first year. Again, in the infamous Ashling house where Ben, our now dad of the group, lived.
Yeah.
There was a boy who lived in the next set of, like, rooms along the way. So there was Ashling 1 and then there was Ashling 2. Mm-hmm. He lived in Ashling 2. And I'd met him on the first wishy of the year. So freshest wishy. And he was tall, bit lanky, but ended up having a bit of a snog with him. And then we went back to his kitchen and ate pizza. That was the kind of vibe that we had.
Slow.
And we were sort of on and off chatting, but it was very, like, meh, nothing.
Yeah.
There was no commitment to it at all. We then, every time I saw him on a night out, would end up kissing. But it was just a bit shit. Like, it was all tongue. It was all open mouth. It wasn't... the only way that I can describe how he kissed was Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging.
Oh, no.
That was what it was like.
Oh. When it's all tongue, it's like...
Yeah, it just wasn't good. So I remember going back to my housemate and go... Flatmate? What did I live in? I lived on a floor of about 15 people. So would you say flatmate?
Yeah, I'd say flatmate. Yeah.
So I went back to my flatmate and I said, I don't want to be this person, but I think he might be a virgin.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, why do you think that? And I was like, I don't think he's ever kissed anybody in his life because the way that he kisses me is awful. And she was like, okay, well, maybe don't kiss him again. I was like, yeah, maybe I won't. So then I ended up getting with the boy from when you stayed with me.
Yes.
And then I got with another boy. And then I ended up seeing this guy again on a night out. And I don't know how it happened, but I was very drunk. He was very drunk and he went, come on, let's go back to mine. And I went, okay, fine. And it was just all a bit awkward. He was very fumbly, very like, when we were getting into it, he kept like giggling at me and I was like, you're turning me off right now. Like, if you want to do this, like, let's stop laughing. Like, I understand that it's funny, but like come on. So we're taking the clothes off. He then goes to put it in.
What, no foreplay?
No.
What?
He goes to put it in, but ladies and gentlemen, this man was not hard.
What? No, he was a virgin.
He was not hard. So,
What, I just put it in flop?
well, it was sort of semi. So we're trying to do it. And in the process of this awful experience, this man's mouth is latched onto my neck.
Jesus Christ.
And because of how drunk I am, I'm just like more focused on what's going down, like on down there.
Yeah.
So then I kind of like push him off and flip him over to then get on top. And he looked at me when I sat on top of him and he was like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "What? Would you? That's the worst thing
Yeah.
you could do when you're sleeping with somebody, going, oh shit, when you're like in the motions of it." I'm like looking at I'm like, oh my God, what? And he was like, you might want to go and have a look in the mirror. And I was like, what the fuck? So I put the light on. This hickey. I lied when I said that hickey from Mickey was the biggest one that I'd had. I got it confused with this hickey. This hickey was fucking massive. Like, literally spanned my entire neck.
Jesus Christ.
And if I had a photo of it, I would definitely give permission to upload, but I don't, because I was so embarrassed about it. In that moment, in that very moment, I got dressed and I left. Because I went, not only have you given me shit kisses, you've given me shit sex and a shit hickey. I was like, goodbye. I then,
Oh God.
I go to Ben's and he's like, "Emma, we need to sort that like now." So I'm like in the kitchen, ice on neck, because I'm like, how the fuck am I going to calm this down? I receive a message from him saying, "What did I do wrong?" And I just sent him a picture of my neck and I said, "This." And then he was like, "I'm really sorry." And then he texts me again saying, "I've got your bra." This bra was my Victoria's Secret show bra.
Oh, you can't leave that behind.
Nope. So I am then having to stay in contact with this man because I'm trying to find a time when we're both in the same vicinity so I can go and pick it up. It goes on for that long. He keeps coming up to me in the vestry. He keeps coming up to me at Wishy and like being like, "Oh, just come back to mine. Like, I'll perform better. I know what I'm doing now." And I'm like, "No, no, I am not. I'm not doing that." I ended up having to get Ben to go and collect my bra from his house because he was being so fucking weird with me and acting like I owed him the world when in fact I owed this man nothing. Because he gave me all of the bruises and the blood vessel bursting on my neck. So, that's that. And that's why I have a weird relationship with hickeys. On to the next segment today, which is...
Question to the listener.
Thank you all for responding. So we asked the question. You are engaged. But the wedding is off.
It's cancelled.
Cancelled. Do you keep the ring?
You did sway me. I am now keeping the ring.
What do we think the percentages are? Because I have. Yes, it was given to me, therefore it is mine. No, I do not want it. Give it the swine back. Depends on the circumstances. What do we think?
I think depends on the circumstances will have got a higher rating because when you put that on, I put depends on the circumstance.
Yeah. So you're correct. Depends on the circumstance with 62%. 24% say yes, it was given to me, therefore it is mine.
Yeah.
And no, I don't want it. Give it the swine back was 14%.
Okay.
Now, I then asked this to my Bruno's family.
Right.
I went out with them on Saturday night. And Bruno said, "Oh, ask these guys that question about the proposal." Because I asked Bruno about it.
Yeah.
And he went, "No, you're giving it me back." And I went, "No, I'm not." And he was like, "Emma, if you call off the proposal, I'm having that ring back and I'm selling it." And I was like, "Bruno, if you cheat on me or something happens where the engagement is off, I'm keeping the ring because you've caused me issues." So we then had a bit of like a tiff about this. Nothing,
you?
nothing major, but I was like, look, at the end of the day, if you're proposing to me, let's hope, heaven forbid, if it gets called off, I'll just throw it at you or whatever. So we asked the question. The females of the group said that they would keep it.
Yeah.
And they were like, why would I want to give it him back? And I said, even if you called the engagement off. And they went, yeah. If I called it off, that ring is mine because it was given to me. Mm-hmm. So therefore, I think that's the correct answer. I put depends on the circumstance because I do think if it was like a cheating situation,
yeah,
I don't think I'd want to keep it.
Yeah.
But I would be keeping it to sell it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That would be the only reason why I would keep it.
I don't think I know anyone who's been engaged and then it's been called off. Oh, wait, no, I do.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We
should have asked that question.
What?
Should have asked her the question.
I think she's still got it.
Has she?
Yeah, because she wasn't sure, was she?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's still got it. I'm sure she has. Okay, so the next question I asked was the random would you rather that Lois asked.
Oh, yeah. Ow. I'll talk about it in a minute.
I knew exactly what you
We'll talk about it in a minute. Get the questions over with.
Would you rather stay indoors and have to piss yourself or go outdoors and potentially shit yourself? What do you think, Lois?
I think people chose to stay indoors.
You're wrong.
Shut up! People would rather go out and shit themselves.
People would rather go outside and risk it than stay indoors with no toilet.
You guys are mental.
No, it's not that. It's that people don't want to stay in a box, Lois. The people actually want to go outside.
Could never be me.
So I then put on about the sex stories in the hope that we might get some responses.
What, the sex dreams?
Yeah, yes. Yeah. So I asked the question, has anybody ever had a sex dream? We had some responses.
Okay.
So we had a, yes, I think so. And I went, please divulge.
How do you not know?
So this person was then like, I know I have, purely from waking up feeling some type of way.
Right, but you don't remember.
They don't remember the actual dream.
Okay.
We've then had another response. It's always the people you spend the most time with in the dreams. So, for example, you might have a sex dream about somebody from work because you see them all the time.
I don't work with any men.
Well,
All
you
men
might,
are women.
You might have a sex dream about a woman. Who knows?
Who knows? I mean, I haven't, but you never
it
know.
might happen.
You never know.
I had a dream that I shagged my former co-worker up against my bathroom sink.
Love that for you. At least you're dreaming about it and not doing it. Don't shit where you
That
eat.
is true. And then we've had one which is a Formula One reference.
Okay.
This person has had a dream about Gunther Steiner.
I don't know who that is.
I think he's one of the team managers. Okay. And it traumatized me so much, I haven't had one since.
Right.
I guess it was my brain's way of telling me, fuck anyone and everyone for an F1 paddock pass.
Wow.
And you know what? That is absolutely fair enough.
To be fair, I fucked an F1 guy. He's not an actual
Oh my
racer.
God, you have. That's next week's story, Lois.
No, wait, I've spoke about this before. I'm sure I have.
Oh, Oxford, yeah.
The Oxford boy.
That was that. So this week's questions.
Yes, I don't know any of these.
I have asked the question, which is really funny because we've referred to both of these.
Okay.
In this podcast today. What movie scene turns you on?
Right. There is a movie scene in a film we watched quite recently.
Oh, go on.
Doesn't really turn me on, but it makes me feel some type of way.
Go on.
In The Voyeurs, when she's doing the eye test.
Really?
Yeah.
How bizarre.
It's like ASMR. It's like it makes me feel some type of way. Not sexually, just gives me like happy vibes.
Oh no, I want to...
There's a lot of scenes that make me just want to...
Well, go on then. Tell us one.
Oh, the 365 shower scene.
That's mine.
What else was there? the scene in The Idea Review, which is in the hotel room with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, loved that. Oh, God, you put me on the spot. Anything with Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
I think she's so beautiful. Who else? I'm trying to think of something that's not sexual, but it does turn me on. I'm trying to think because there's been times where I've been watching things and I'm like, whew. Can't think of any more. You think of them.
The 365.
You've not got any more?
Ah.
Oh, I have got one.
Go on. What?
Eternals.
Oh, really?
Druig's arms.
Druig's
Do you remember?
arms.
We were in the cinema watching it and
Yeah.
it was the fight scene in the Amazon
Yeah.
and he just came out with his arms out and I was like, whoo, gushing.
Fair.
Yeah.
What films have we watched recently? Bruno was sat there. And the tension was unreal. What film were
Was
we
I
watching?
here?
Yes. But, like, the sexual tension between me and him was, like, unreal. Whilst you were sat there.
Oh my God.
And then the next one was, would you rather leave a hickey where everyone can see or somewhere only you two know?
Oh, somewhere only us two know.
I agree. But obviously we've asked that question. We've talked about that
Yeah.
earlier on.
I feel like if you're younger, you want one where everyone can see because you want to prove that you've had sex.
That's exactly it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Also, not spoke to you about this, but I'm going to ask it. New podcast edition structure.
Come on.
Do we want the Alexa Play Careless Whisper to be also a question to the listener? Because I did that with the sex dreams.
Yeah.
Like getting
I
the
do
opinions
like
on the
that.
hickeys.
Yeah.
What do we think about them? Do we have any stories about getting hickeys? Maybe that will inspire you.
Yeah.
Because ex-hoes, what the fuck? Where are the stories?
Where are they?
Come on now. Ladies and gentlemen and all those in between.
We were almost going to get one off Reddit.
We were. We
But-
nearly resorted to that.
We don't want to do
But
that.
then I went on a 10-minute tangent about Kendrick and Drake. So.
I just want to, I mean, everybody knows this, but announce that Gavin and Stacey is back.
That's so unrelated to what we were just talking about.
I know, but guys, when I found out, I cried.
If you didn't already know, Lois is a very dramatic person.
What the heck?
You cried at an Instagram post about Gavin and Stacey.
Yeah. I'm sure I wasn't the only one.
I think you might have been.
I don't think I was.
The excitement side, I am on board with. Crying about it though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I was not very well. I did have a really bad cold, like to the point where my head was so stuffy, it felt like it was not attached to my body. I'm okay now, which is why I haven't complained about it.
But she has
on that-
mentioned it. We should have a podcast bingo card, I think.
Is that because we've been at Ruby's today and they have bingo
Yeah.
cards?
Oh my god, I want to do that so bad.
Yeah. No, I think I woke up, I wasn't feeling the best. Then Emma showed me that and I just got really emotional. I'm really excited about it.
Oh yeah,
Really
I am
excited.
too.
And then I spent the rest of my Saturday. Oh, it was the Saturday. Yeah, it was the Saturday morning. I spent the rest of that Saturday watching all 3 seasons. I think I got halfway through season 3.
There.
And then Kira rang me.
I set out to get you with a fine tooth comb.
I was soft inside. There was something going
Yeah.
on.
Okay. Break it down now. Wiki wiki wow, wiki wow, wow. Anyway, so
Anywho.
Gavin and Stacey's coming back.
Gavin and Stacey's back.
Read up on Kendrick and Drake and send in your bloody stories.
Yeah.
You know what to do. Podcast.thehofays@gmail.com. Send them in.
Send
You
them.
are anonymous.
Anonymous.
And what we will start doing is we will start inspiring you
Yeah.
for stories.
Hopefully it can like jog a memory.
Yeah, because I'm going to say I don't know anybody who's not had a hickey before.
Yeah. Just don't feel embarrassed about sending them in.
Beyonce's even had a hickey. There she is. She's definitely had a hickey in her time.
Absolutely. If you haven't had one,
Have one.
yeah, just do it. Like, do it so that you can
Do it on
cover
your arm.
Yeah.
Anyway, follow us on the social medias. The.HoFacePod
Cast.
cast on Instagram and TikTok. Not that we've posted on TikTok in a while.
No, sorry guys. The Ho Face Pod
On
on Twitter.
X, formerly known as Twitter. That's all we're on.
Yes.
Slay. Don't forget to slay the day away.
And try not to cry.
Read upon you Drake and Kendrick Law so that we can talk about it. The girly pops, we need to know. Because this will go down in history.
Yeah. Slay.
So read up on your Kendrick Law.
Yep. Watch Gavin and Stacey just to re-jog your memory.
Catch up on Bridgerton because it's out next week.
It is.
Have a weekend off drinking.
Yeah.
I'm in need of that.
Don't get too drunk. Don't kiss strangers unless you want to.
I mean, you can kiss a stranger.
Kiss a stranger. I mean, the fact that I don't know his name is like it's
brilliant.
annoying me.
I like it. Mysterious.
Mysterious kisser.
Promiscuous girl.
Promiscuous girl.
Make sure to have a shit, a shower, and a shave before you go back to work tomorrow. Don't shit where you eat.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't shit yourself.
You can have sex dreams about your co-workers though, just don't act on them. Have a glass of wine. Have a mimosa. We had mimosas
we had
last night.
mimosas last night. We did. They were very nice.
They were lovely.
Treat yourself to a mimosa.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. And we will leave you with this. Women do not know what they want in relationships. Because you have bills, and single ladies. And these are the two perspectives that women want. And I'll leave you with that.
Yeah.
And we will divulge
Next week.
Toodle pip, arrivederci, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, 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 good friends, goodbye, 'cause now it's time to go.
Emma does this thing where she goes, "Tatty bye now."
Tatty. Why did you say it like
Because that's how you say it.
the aggression?
No.
Tatty bye.
She goes, "Tatty bye now."
I
Into
do
the
that.
graveyard he goes.
No, right. That's in the context.
Yeah.
Of men.
Yes.
I do it aggressively then. And I go, Tatty bye now.
Where does that come from? Tatty bye. It just happened. She just started saying it every time, like if it's within like context of a male being in our lives and he leaves.
Or
She's like,
somebody-
"Okay, tatty bye." But if she's just saying goodbye to you, it's like, "Okay, bye now."
I don't even know where it's come from.
Tatty bye.
Tatty bye now, toodle pip.
Tatty bye now, doodle baby.
Bye now.
Bye now.
Tatty bye.
Love you.
Illy. Slay.
Illy slay. Bye,
so you're not
guys.
doing the other half
Oh,
bit.
sorry. Ding ding. Bye, guys. Love you.
Bye.